Hey everyone, this is Daniel Henney from Shanghai Calling, and you are watching SanFranciscoChinatown.com. Shanghai Calling is a film that we shot about 2 years ago. It's a film based on a Chinese American lawyer, or an Asian American lawyer, who gets relocated to Shanghai against his will to follow the firm's biggest client. And in doing so, he holds on to all his beliefs in how to do business in the Western world, and learns quickly that that doesn't work in Shanghai or in China. And so he has to kind of lean on the locals and the friends he's met to get himself out of trouble. And that's where the story comes to. I auditioned my butt off. I had an audition for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Went through a lot of scenes in the movie. Basically, he took me through the ringer emotionally, and yeah, I like that because I like knowing that I worked for the part. It wasn't just given to me, and that's how it happened. I audition for most of the parts I get, which I like to do because I like to make sure they're sure about me and I'm sure about them. Well, there's a lot of moments that are basically exactly the same for me, which is why I was able to draw on personal experience doing the movie. It's a strange thing when you're literally a fish out of water. When you move over to a place, a wonderful place. For me, it was Seoul, Korea, but I was also in Hong Kong for a while. And when you're out of your comfort zone, it's interesting how you react to situations and what you sort of hold on to belief-wise. And sometimes the emotions that triggers in you are very interesting. Anger, fear, these things that you draw into. And Sam experiences all that, and so did I. Whether it was trying to learn a language, trying to find my way around the city, Hong Kong, trying to just, do what I did in the States over there, which you realize you can't do the same way. And I think it's a wonderful experience for everyone to try once, builds character, and yeah, it's a learning experience. Well, it was interesting, because we had an entirely Chinese crew, and they were kind of introduced to a Western style of shooting, But it was a strange sort of in between world where, like I had a trailer, but it was like a 1976 Winnebago that they found in some like car lot outside of like Shanghai. So it was kind of a trailer, but it was kind of not, We kind of had like a 12-hour shooting day, but we kind of didn't. So rules were easily bent and bendable, but it was fun. It was like in a strange way, a guerrilla style of shooting. But we all went to battle together. We made very good relationships, created lifelong friendships, I believe. And you work hard, you play hard, and it's probably the best filming experience of my life. Honestly, I love the architecture. I mean, that's what I'm drawn to. The skyscrapers, the modern and the traditional architecture on the Bund. We go to the Bund, you can see definitely European influence on the traditional architecture there. And then you can go to places like where we shot the bicycle chase scene in these very, very old, definitely old Chinese alleys and places like this, where you're seeing that huge contrast, in one city, which I think is very hard to find. I can't think of a city that has that extreme of a contrast in terms of architecture in the world, personally. So that's what I love about it. Of course, I love the food and the people and hanging out, but I'm just always in awe of just being there and looking out at the skyline and things. That's what I love. I have a lot of favorite scenes in the film. For me personally, I love this scene in the Bund with Amanda where they have their first kiss, because just of the screenshot of Sam and Amanda kissing, I can't recall seeing that in the film. An Asian actor and a Caucasian female Asian actress sharing a wonderful romantic kissing moment in cinema. There's been movies that have been close. I believe Bruce Lee's story. They had Lauren Holly. She was in that. They had that couple moments there. There's been a few. The Lover with Tony Leung and there were some scenes that were reminiscent of that in Shanghai Calling as well, but nothing quite as powerful as that moment with Amanda on the Bund. And I'm very proud of that. The audience reaction has been absolutely incredible. We never expected, and I'm not taking anything away from the film because we knew it was a great little movie, but we never expected the reaction to be quite so enthusiastic, especially because you screen it for a Western audience and the laughs come at different places than they do when you screen it for an Asian audience. So we were very concerned if we could make a film that danced along that 50-50 line of comedy, for the Asian audience and the Western. Like, could we find that place, that middle of the road? And we think we did. It's funny because a lot of the jokes in Chinese, the Chinese audience is laughing before the Western audience gets it, and vice versa, So we're very proud. We feel that we definitely elevated the film from where it was in the beginning.
Hey, buddy,
the awards and everything, that was just incredible. We never expected that. I knew Daniel had a nice little movie that he'd written, and I think he deserves all the awards for writing. But acting-wise, I was blown away to get awards for romantic comedy. So I'm not saying I deserved it or I was the best actor. All I can say is Daniel and Janet, the producer, they gave me a really comfortable place to play and to feel free and feel confident and protected. So hopefully that shows through the performance. No, I'm just hoping people come out and watch it. It's very important, especially for the Asian American community, to come out and support movies like this, because for so long we never had this. And now you can see the doors are opening and we're starting to do things. And so we need the support of the all too critical Asian American crowd sometimes that for some reason they like to not show as much support as I think they can sometimes. So I want them to come out and support the film so we can open doors for more films after this. You know what I'm saying? For more actors, for those little kids who, like me when I was young, I didn't have a role model on TV to watch. I didn't have a role model in movies to watch. That's why I watched Tom Cruise. And now with films like this, those little kids can see this movie. I can do that one day. And so that's what we want to do. That's what I want to do, get out there and support your movies. And we're going to keep doing it. We can find out more of the film on Twitter. I think it's at ShanghaiLicious, which is our Twitter handle. You can find it. There's also ShanghaiCalling.com online. Follow me at Daniel Henney on Twitter. And we're all over the net, YouTube and stuff. You can check out all the trailer and stuff. So it's out there. It's on demand now. It's on it's everywhere. DirecTV.